This is the season of Lent. The season when we are all on our way to the city of Jerusalem. Who shows us the way to Jerusalem? Jesus shows us the way. Here's Jesus. As Jesus moves down the road toward Jerusalem, Jesus must go by the city of Jericho. Outside Jericho is where he met Bartimaeus. This story also takes place while Jesus is passing through Jericho on the way to Jerusalem. Every year, the people of God go to Jerusalem to celebrate the feast of Passover. Jerusalem is the holy city of God where the large temple is, and everyone comes to worship, to remember Passover, the time when God saved God's people by taking them through the water to freedom. It's a special time of year. Lots of people go to Jerusalem. This year, there is a crowd of people traveling with, following, listening to Jesus, and watching the kinds of things that Jesus will do. A man named Zacchaeus lives in Jericho. Zacchaeus is the tax collector, which means it's his job to take money from the other people who live in Jericho to give to the leaders of the land. When Zacchaeus collects the taxes, Zacchaeus takes extra. So he has money for himself. And Zacchaeus has become very rich, and other people are very poor, which makes them upset. So when Zacchaeus tries to come and see Jesus, he can't get a view. The people don't let him in, and he's too short to see over them. So Zacchaeus moves down the road and climbs a sycamore tree, so he'll have a good view as Jesus moves down the road. When Jesus comes to the tree, he looks up right at Zacchaeus and calls him by his name. He says, "Zacchaeus, come down. Come down. I must stay with you today." Well, Zacchaeus is so excited. He must come down right out of the tree. He stands with Jesus, and they can hear the other people saying, "Zacchaeus? Why would Jesus go to Zacchaeus' house? He steals from us. He takes from the poor. He's not fair." Jesus and Zacchaeus talk, and when they reach the crowd, Zacchaeus says to the people and to Jesus, "I will give half of my belongings, half of my money to the poor. And if I have collected extra and wronged anyone, I will return what I owe them. And from now on, I will be fair. I will collect the taxes fairly." Well, the people were surprised, and Jesus looked at Zacchaeus and looked at the people and said, "Zacchaeus, today you are saved. You are right with God, and you are right with other people." And to the crowd, Jesus said, "I, the special Son of God, have come here to save everyone who is lost." I wonder if you know what it's like to be short, like Zacchaeus, and have trouble seeing things that you want to see. Wonder what that feels like. And I wonder who helps you. I wonder how it felt for Zacchaeus to have Jesus know his name. They weren't friends, but Jesus knew who he was. I wonder how that felt. I wonder if it was hard for Zacchaeus to do what he promised and give back all of the money he had collected and to share it. I wonder what it felt like for him not to be rich anymore. I wonder how the people who received things back from him felt, how the poor people felt when they received gifts from him. I wonder if you've ever had extra or more than you needed, and how you share it with others. Maybe someone has been generous to you, and this story makes you remember how it felt to receive a gift. I wonder how Zacchaeus felt when Jesus was kind to him. Other people were not. What do you think Jesus meant when he said he came to save the lost? I wonder if lost reminds you of anything else that Jesus said or did. I wonder what you think Jesus might say to you if you met him on the road to Jerusalem. This story gives us a lot of things to wonder about. You can take time today to color and draw and wonder. Maybe you have some toys that you can act out this story at home, some Little People toys or Lego figures that can tell this story. You can find it in your children's Bible. You can tell someone. You can tell God. And you can work to be a person who shares, who listens when God gives you a nudge, like Zacchaeus did. God be with you today.